Greetings, Super Kratos here, and I'm in a new game, new to me anyway, called Arcane Showdown. And I just wanted to show you what it's like. I, um, it's sort of like one of those games. It's sort of like Clash Royale, one of those games where you drop minions using mana and spells and all that sort of stuff, try to destroy your enemy's towers, and eventually destroy the main. There are some significant differences to this, though, that make it really unique, and I think way more fun than a game like Clash Royale. For one thing, the map is constantly changing. So thankfully, they allow you to preview the map right here. If you can see, I know it's kind of hard because this is they shrink it down for this view. But if you can see, I've got two statues and then out in front, and then one main statue in the back. Well, not every map has two statues. Some of them have three statues. Um, and then you can see I've got these two square things. Those are called beacons, which expand your line of sight. They also expand how far out you're able to play, your zone of territory. Then the yellow dots, those are mana veins. If you enchant them, that's what they call building in this game. If you enchant them, then you build like a mine that mines the mana for you and increases your mana production. So you actually are able to control some of your economy in the game, so you're not just stuck with a mana bar moving at the same speed every time. And of course, those things can be destroyed. Your opponent can destroy them, and that kind of thing. I have not played 2v2 yet, but I played 1v1. I'm knocking on the chest here. Oh, that stuff. All right. So I'm gonna give it a play, and I cannot upgrade anything, so I'm just gonna play and see what happens. Hopefully I win. Otherwise I'll look foolish. Oh, well, yeah, let me explain. So basically your cards are in three tiers. If you see it at the top, I've got in my current deck, I've got ones with a green 1, and then I've got one card, he's a dragon, he's got a blue 2, and then at the bottom there are 3 cards with red 3s. You actually have to upgrade to the higher tiers. You start out being able to play everything in tier 1, but then you can only play, then you have to upgrade in order to play tier 2, and then you have to upgrade again in order to play tier 3, so you have to kind of level up. The first card in my deck, the upper left there, that's kind of like my hero, you would say. I forget what they call it, Guardian, I think they call it. And he can only play after certain conditions are met, and then eventually he can respawn and all this kind of stuff. So each card has a mana cost and also a cooldown. So like the Apprentice here has a cooldown of 18 seconds and it costs 2 mana. So even if I have the mana to play it, I have to wait for the cooldown to be over before I can play it again. So you kind of have to play wisely here. This card right here is kind of my new favorite card. You play this, it allows enchanting to speed up, so you can build buildings faster. So I kind of use that to get off the ground. Wolf Riders here, this is like right now the current meta, I believe, is just basically Wolf Riders. I only play with them because everybody else does. I actually don't like the meta strategy. I think it's a really bad strategy. But I found basically one of the main ways you can defeat it is by playing with Wolf Riders. I actually play more defensively. One day I may switch to Magelings instead. We'll see. Alright, well, let's give the game a try. We'll see how it goes. So basically you have to start out, there's kind of 2 main strategies. One is a rush strategy, and the other is slowly build your economy, accepting some early losses, and then you go in and crush your enemy. I play with the slow build strategy. I use this thing to help me build faster. I should have played that first. My first time on this map. Alright. So now I've constructed a bunch of buildings, and then I will wait until I can upgrade to tier 2 before I play anything else. I don't care about rushing my enemy, that's not my strategy. So I hold on to my units and play them defensively. You know, they may end up destroying a statue or a building or 2 in the meantime, but that's okay. I deal with that. Expand my vision here. Alright. Ooh, he's not playing anything, so I'm gonna play that. Upgrade. Sweet. Alright, my apprentice does area of effect damage, which is really helpful against those types of units. This scroll is probably going to destroy something here. Oh man. Basically I have to wait for my units to upgrade, and then I'm just hoping that I've got to tier 3 before he has, and that will give me some kind of advantage. Yep. This is what I'm talking about, accepting some early losses here, in hopes that in the long run it's going to pay off. And then I'm going to play... There it is. See, now I can play my Guardian. But I usually like to play my Guardian as a reaction to the other guy playing his Guardian. I feel like it works better. I may play it here. Quite aggressively. Got to keep up your economy. Playing, increasing my economy. And I guess that's all right there. You also got to spread out the defense, just like any other game. I can't let them think you get away with sticking to only one lane. And I am going to crush him pretty soon, I think. Got that up there. I think he's going to be able to get it. So I'm playing over here in this lane. This is really just a backup. If he manages to stop me from destroying his main towers, he won't be able to. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. I have a whole nother group of guys coming in that won't be able to stop. Go right ahead, try and destroy my stuff. Alrighty. Yeah, I beat him. So he tried to rush me with the troll and with a few other units to try and get destroy my stuff really fast. I just absorbed some of that pressure, built up my economy, and eventually I was able to turn the tables and overwhelm it. Basically, you level up using XP, getting XP, which you mostly get by leveling up your cards, and then you also you climb up the ladder here. I've got only a certain number of days to make it up to the top. Once you get to the top, there's no really more levels to climb. Season ends in 19 days, so I have 19 days to get 4,000 trophies. I just started a little bit ago, and I'm up to 1,394. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. The game's getting a little more competitive about now in the levels, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it or not, but I'm giving it a try. Also, if you're a Magic Brick Wars fan, I have started a guild called Play MBW, and it's for people who play both Arcane Showdown and Magic Brick Wars. So join me in both games. Alright. Well, this is Arcane Showdown. I mean, there's probably more details to it, like there's events, but events cost stuff. So it costs 400 gems in order to join that event. Don't feel like it. The Arcane Pass, the Season Pass, costs like 20 bucks. Yeah, I'm not paying that. And then, so I'm just seeing how far I can get. I'm pretty sure it's a little more pay to play than Magic Brick Wars. Magic Brick Wars, you can ascend to the highest ranks of Magic Brick Wars without spending a dime if you work hard. This game, I'm not sure that's the case. From what I can tell from the Discord chat online, a lot of people throw a lot of cash at this game. So, eventually I'm probably going to hit a ceiling where I'm up against people who have all paid a lot of money that I'm not willing to pay. But for now, it's a fun game. I'm enjoying it. Anyway, have a good day.